Yes people, welcome to Footy Fans TV. The weekend's almost here. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. This video is always the news from the last 24 hours. Starting off with Manchester United and Paul Pogba, and Solskjaer's come out and said that he wants to keep him at the club for another 2 years. They see the extension in his contract as a foregone conclusion. They're going to keep him until June 2022. They've said there's absolutely no way they're going to let him leave on a free transfer. So if the likes of PSG, Barca or Madrid come in, they're going to have to pay a lot of money to prize him away from Manchester United. What they've also said is that they want to open up contract extension talks with Pogba to keep him there long term. Moving on to Chelsea and two Serie A strikers that they've been linked with. Now the first one is Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milan. The Argentinian's been linked with a few clubs, but he's made it very clear that only two clubs that he would consider going to are Real Madrid and Barcelona. So he basically snubbed Chelsea in the summer just gone is what we understand. The other player is Paulo Dybala. So his contract expires at Juventus in June 2022. These talks are stemming from the fact that he hasn't entered negotiations with Juventus over extending that, but Juve have said they do want to keep him there until 2025. So it's very likely that the talks will open up soon, but it's also understood that if they do not, Chelsea want to go in for Paulo Dybala of Juventus. Moving on to Newcastle, and they've managed to secure Saint-Maximin on an improved 6-year deal. Now last summer when he signed for the club, that was a 6-year deal. He's only 1 year into it, but these improved financial terms give him a bigger incentive to stay at Newcastle United, and there's probably something in that contract that wards off other clubs. We don't know the details yet if there's a release clause in there, but there was interest from bigger clubs, Manchester United being one of them that was mentioned, and that probably gave his agent some really good impetus to go back to Newcastle and say, listen, if you want to keep him, you need to give him some improved terms, which they've managed to do. Then we move on to West Ham. Now they're trying to sign Benrahma of Brentford, but he's failed his medical is what we understand. So today is deadline day for the EFL. West Ham are still keen to try and get that deal across the line. He's obviously a very exciting player that a lot of Premiership clubs were looking at. As we record this, we don't know the exact details of why he failed the medical, but let's see how this one plays out. And then we move on to La Liga, and we understand that Barcelona went in a number of times for David Alaba of Bayern Munich. Now, they tried to sign the player this summer. They wanted to bring him to the Camp Nou. He's not negotiating a new contract with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are very upset about that. They say that they already had terms in front of him that were agreed, but then his agent, Pini Zahavi, came in and he wanted 20 million euros just in agent's fees. The blocker for the Barca deal, however, is the fact that Alaba is demanding £400,000 a week in wages, which at the moment for Barcelona and for most clubs in the world is a little bit too rich for their blood. So that deal has collapsed at this point in time. And then we finish up with Kylian Mbappe of PSG. Very well documented that he's not renegotiating his contract with the club. He wants an exit away. His current deal expires June 2022. Now you better believe that PSG are not going to want to lose him on a free transfer. So all that points to a summer 21 exit for Kylian. The clubs that he's been linked with at the moment are Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, the usual suspects. We don't think he's going to want to go anywhere other than Real Madrid if that offer's on the table. We've stated the reasons why in a number of Instagram posts. You guys can go back and check them. But most recently, Juventus have entered the mix, and we understand that they're willing to offer £360 million for the player, but also put Cristiano Ronaldo into the mix. So PSG want to sign Cristiano Ronaldo if and when he leaves Juventus, but quite frankly, we don't think that that's going to be enough to sway Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe doesn't care what PSG want. He wants to do what's best for his career, which makes complete sense. He's also been linked with Liverpool, and rumours are that Liverpool are willing to pay £360 million for him. Until next summer, who knows what's going to happen, but watch this space. And that wraps up today's video. So a pretty short one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the other side. Peace.